Oh, my favorite topic. Let's talk about bloating and gut health. If you are into holistic health or you've ever gotten into understanding natural health, it always starts in the same place. What is happening in your gut? If you're finding yourself bloated after meals, if you're feeling like you need to change an outfit because your stomach is poking out, if you're feeling like you're distended and your belly is hard, if you're wondering why you don't feel like you're digesting food in the correct way, if you're feeling as though your stool is starting to look abnormal, if you're feeling like you are not processing food the right way, this video is for you. But before you buy another random probiotic or something that you saw at the grocery store that said it's great for good health and good for bloating, start here. Welcome to Doctor's Alternative, where we don't aim for perfect, but we aim to make you feel better. Welcome to Doctor's Alternative, where we're not chasing perfect, but we aim to actually make you feel better. Bloating is actually very common, but it is not something that you should ever ignore. When we are talking about bloating, what we're referring to is the gas buildup in your digestive system, and it makes you feel very uncomfortable. And their stomach is feeling hard, they're feeling so much discomfort. Some symptoms that people might experience if they are experiencing bloating are burping or belching, bloating, abdominal distension, and passing gas. Now, some gas is absolutely normal, but it becomes a problem when it's happening too often, when you are feeling extreme discomfort on a regular basis, and when it just affects your daily life. So let's make this practical. Bloating can happen for several different reasons. You can be eating too fast and swallowing air with your food. You can be constipated. It can actually be caused by poor breakdown of certain carbohydrates. You can be reacting to specific foods. You can have IBS or IBD. You may have a gut-brain stress pattern that's going on. It can be caused by so much, from low stomach acid to poor digestive enzymes to a microbiome imbalance. And sometimes bloating can be connected to your hormones, especially around your cycle. This is why I don't always recommend throwing supplements at every single problem. I think it's important to take a second and process what's happening and why it's happening. Let's talk about how your symptoms can actually be clues to help us figure out what is the actual reason. Do you bloat immediately after eating? Or is it hours later? Is it worse with dairy? Is it worse with beans, onions, garlic, wheat, or certain fruits? Are you constipated? Do you feel better after a bowel movement? Is there pain? Any nausea? Is there weight loss, blood in the stool, or any other severe symptoms? The last three require medical attention. But for everyday bloating, let's just start off with the basics. Number one, slow down when you're eating. We call this mindful eating. Taking a second to allow the digestive system to be activated before you start just funneling food into your face. Once you have an appetite, your body starts processing and preparing in order to digest the food. I want you to be in a sit-down position. I want you to actually chew your food and take your time. Your digestive system works a lot better when you're not in that fight or flight mode, when you're not running from one thing to another, or you're not doing something stressful while you're trying to eat at the same time. Eating should be a moment where you actually cherish that time to sit and nourish your body. So you have to track for at least 2 weeks. What is your pattern? What are you eating? How long after you ate did you experience the bloating? Are you hydrating? How much fiber are you intaking? You are tracking your meals and you're tracking your symptoms so that we can connect the dots. Are you eating the same things? What is it that's triggering it? Number three, we're looking to support digestive or regular bowel movements. So we are increasing our fiber, we're increasing our water. We need to be hydrated in order to process everything. Constipation will make bloating that much worse. Moving the body is important in order to get things going. And number four, start eliminating things that bother you. If you are having ice cream and every time you have ice cream, you spend the entire next 48 hours on the toilet with distended stomach and you're not feeling well, I think our body's very clear that this is not something that we should be eating regularly. A lot of times people will figure there are certain foods that they cannot have. And I'm not saying to eliminate anything completely. What I'm saying is that sometimes you need to eliminate things for a period of time. Get your stomach back together and then maybe reintroduce it. See how it feels when you reintroduce it after not having it for about a month or 3 months, and see whether or not that is the real problem. And number 5, get help. It is not normal to experience bloating all the time. It is not normal to be uncomfortable because your stomach is so distended and in pain. This is not a normal thing for people to be experiencing for long periods of time. And if you know someone, send them this video. It does not mean your body is broken. It doesn't mean your body is working against you. It just means that your body is trying to communicate that something is off. And before you buy any more supplements, I want you to actually pay attention, record what's happening, see what your pattern is, and to move accordingly. Because we're not chasing perfect. We're just trying to actually make you better.